hemorrhoids, bladder infections, and intestinal worms. My grandfather used to roll it and smoke it. There's asthma. He was out in the field. But it is one of the biggest ones I use for, of course, asthma breathing issues. Cardiovascular. My two big herbs, burdock, red clover, cardiovascular. You say, well, why are you using all these single herbs? I love combinations, don't get that wrong. Whenever I take that 0.5 out of that bottle, do I know how much of any one single herb is in that dropper? No. Can I adjust an herb in that dropper? No. So you'll see me use a whole lot more single herbs than I will combinations. Doesn't mean I don't use combinations. But whenever I'm working on a specific issue, I use single herbs. Okay? So this is detoxifies the body too. Doesn't blood and limbs. This one here will make you sweat. And it stimulates your kidneys, eliminates acids. And again, it stimulates a good flora. Everybody's talking about good flora in the gut. Again, you're not going to get rid of leaky gut unless you get the flora up in your gut. Here's another herb that causes the flora in your gut to increase. This one will detoxify the liver and the kidneys. And also the gallbladder. There's my red clover. This is another one of my number one herbs. If you have cancer, you can put on red clover. And I'll give you a lot of it. Or whatever protocol it might be, red clover will be at the top of the list. Because why? It reduces swelling. It gets rid of water retention. It gives you back arterial flexibility that you're going to lose with age. And if you don't have that, you're not going to get the circulation you need to fight off cancer anyway. It protects you from the sun and improves your skin quality. It goes on. It cleans the blood. It moves heat. It moves toxins. It's a pain reliever for inflammation. Anti-inflammatory for arthrosclerosis. We've all used hawthorn. Whenever I want to strengthen my heart, which one do I go to? Hawthorn. When I want to lower blood pressure, I'll find all of them that are vasodilators. And that's what you're going to get. This is one of them. All right, high in vitamin C. And many of you probably have never used dark cherry for heart, but this one knocks out plaque in the arterial walls. We've got it. Use it. And again, as you get old, those arterial walls get stiff. This will bring back their flexibility to be as stiff as they want. Vasodilator, another one for the arteries. Mother's work. I've done this a dozen or so times for people that have a heart that races. Mother's wort slows it down. All right. Reduces and removes blood clots. Also works on cholesterol triglyceride. Bill there. You notice we're working on vascular walls on almost all of these. This one strengthens them and stimulates the formation of new capillaries. You know, a blocked artery, a blocked capillary, use this herb. Ginkgo biloba. This is the brain herb for the dummies. People will come in and say, can I have the brain herb? Can I have something else? Improve my memory. I want ginkgo because I read about it. Because it's been out there for many, many years. But it's also another vasodilator that dilates those arteries. This is another one that will lower the blood pressure. It'll stop blood clotting. Again, like the other one. This one stops blood clotting. And it protects those vascular walls from inflammation. What happens when you get inflammation? The cholesterol goes up. Why? Because the liver puts it there to protect you. Butcher's broom. Butcher's broom is another stringent. It should be careful with butcher's broom if you've got real high blood pressure. If you take those arteries and you tighten those arteries down, what's going to happen to your blood pressure? It's going to go up. But this is the one that I use for hemorrhoids and varicose veins. Enter we do. Lily Valley and Blessed Thistle. Mom drinks this like candy. She should be a Lily Valley and Blessed Thistle. And I'm convinced it's the reason she don't go outside much because she don't want roots growing out of the top of her feet. The Lily Valley and Blessed Thistles for people that have actually had heart failure or regular heartbeat again. UTIs, kidney stones, edema, and strokes and result. I've got a bottle of this right above my headboard in my bedroom because if I start having any type of chest pain, I'll drink that bottle.
I used to get HT, I would need it in my high blood. I was on that. I used to seal off that. No, you seal.
HT and Lillian Valley. Yeah. Where was that at? Okay, so you had it was open. She had a leakage between the two chambers in her heart. She used that in the hog farm. They heal it back, heal it up, and it's gone. Okay. Bugleweed. Another one for heart palpitations. You'd be surprised how many people have this problem. A lot of them don't even know they have it. When they go to the doctor, they're going to tell them they have it. They're going to try to put them on some type of prescription to get the heart back into rhythm. So bugleweed is another one you can use for this, for normalizing the heart rate, because it does treat tachycardia. It's used for grave disease, a hyperthyroid. It does that by blocking the iodine that the thyroid absorbs. Okay? And you were saying, do I want to do that? I have issues with blocking the iodine. I have issues with blocking iodine because iodine is the number one mineral for cancer.
She's got a testimony. This kid here.
About, I can holler. I'm a good hollerer. It's about, so let's say 5-6 years ago, between that time, my heart was racing for 10 years, okay, in my 30s. So it would just race for about 10 years. And so I thought it was my heart because in our family, they always said dad had heart disease. Well, you know, could die early with his height. But so I'm thinking, okay, I probably have heart disease. And it would go up to 200. I'd be just walking or not running or physical maybe, but my heart would race to like 200 immediately. And I would just lay down because it wouldn't stop. So I'd just lay down no matter where. It's on the dirt, it's on the floor, and then it would stop. Well, eventually it got to where it wouldn't stop. And then I had to put a blood pressure cup on my arm in order to get my blood pressure, my heart to kind of even out. So then mom convinced me, well, you need to go at least to see the doctor. So I work over here, well, not here, but at the hospital in Pensacola. And so I knew a doctor over there. I went over there. So he put me on a heart monitor for 30 days. But he also ran thyroid tests on me in the meantime. Well, come to find out, I had Graves' disease. So I went to a specialist. Immediately he told me, oh no, we're going to take it out. We got to take it out. It's not working. And I looked at him, I go, you're not taking anything out. And he goes, oh no, you're going to die. You're going to die. You can go home today and die. And I go, well, I can go home and die anyway. But so I said, and go to heaven, yes. And so he kept on and on. I said, look, I'm not going to remove my thyroid because since I was 4 years old, being raised with an herbalist and everything, it's like, no, there's herbs that can help you. So I go home and then I tell mom, and I said, okay, so I have Graves' disease. So she put me on TW. So I took TW for a good 3 months. And then, I was so excited because I work in a laboratory and I had them take my blood and we run it. It didn't change. I thought it didn't change. but I never one time had my heart race again. And so it was racing at least every other day, that quick. But it had done one time after I got started on at TW, not one time. So then, 6 months, took my blood again, didn't change a bit. So, knowing that I'm an Autry, I have Autry genes, I thought I'm not going to give up. I'm going to continue because my heart's not racing. Something's working. It must be the blood test, you know? Well, eventually, it was a year and a half. So I just quit taking it because then it would upset me because, like, I feel good. I told the doctor, I ran into him like a year later. I said, look, I'm still living. And he goes, and off he goes. He won't even talk to me, okay? So then I can tell you by 2 years, I decided I'm going to take my blood test again. And it was perfectly healthy, perfectly healthy. So I do continue to take TW. I'm not quite as consistent with doing that, but as soon as my heart starts racing, I think, uh-oh, I better get on that TW. So, and I do. I just take TW for about a week, and it's like, oh, I'm good to go again. So, anyway, it's a very good testimonial that I didn't get it removed. Yeah.
That happened to a patient of mine.
Really?
Yes. She was normal. But if she gets off of it more than 2-3 months, it comes back.
Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So there you guys have it. A small fraction of the herbs that I use all the time. Say, what do? I go out to do it, which herb I need, and I walk back and I put that in. And I find it fascinating that I usually have to carry the right herb for me. Saves me a ton of time. And then I work on those problems with the herbs that I gave you. But what am I going to do now? What are we doing? Yeah, we do. We appreciate so much. Let's get Chris up here. You did a great job. That was awesome, wasn't it?
The phone will be being picked up. Okay, so anybody wants to share or anything like that? If you're all good. I'm good. I'll let them know.
Okay, good to hear. Okay, so, wow, that was awesome. I want, first and foremost, let's give your adults a hand for sharing like crazy. We appreciate it so much. Thank you. That's awesome. Because you know what? You have people that have problems with their heart racing, and you've got to learn to try different things. Because sometimes you say, well, you know, it's going to take HT combo, that should take care of it. And it doesn't, okay? And you should take cortisone or whatever you're taking. And then all of a sudden you find out it's a thyroid. And Brent dropped the dime on his #1 mineral for cancer, didn't he? What did he say it was? Iodine. Okay, and that's something we need to really pay attention to. And iodine deficiencies are huge, no question about it. There's so many things. I just wanted to read. Oh, I just wanted to share this with you because I got quite a few questions on this one, and I've had some very interesting examples. A lot of people, as they get older, for various reasons, fatigue, for operations, surgeries, they end up having to have anesthesia. You know, they're going under, okay, they get knocked out. And then when they come through, they come to, okay? Yeah. When they come to, okay, all of a sudden they start to notice that they can't remember things as well. They have a short-term memory, they have a long-term memory. You had super notes there, young man. We appreciate it. Let's give him another hand. He really gave us a great job on the single herbs, which is absolutely a tribute. You know, he's talking about burdock. I'm going to stay on the subject, which is going to be amazing. Okay. Anyway, what ended up happening is that I had 2 different people go under for different reasons and have memory problems big time. And what I ended up doing was the #1 herb for that, okay, is you got to work on the liver, so it runs into Chris's, okay. Dr. Chris is going to run into him, okay. With the liver, you got to get the liver, so it's milk thistle, okay. And then the next thing is I wanted to address the brain, so I went to OCM and Remember When, okay, and see which one was the